Thank you. We appreciate the warm welcome. This is Monty again from DPL Surveillance Equipment. We're a full-service surveillance and security equipment company. We have lifetime guarantees and warranties on all the products. Thank you. We have 24/7, 365 tech sales and customer support. We have the largest inventory of items that not only can you buy, but you can rent or layaway as well. We have state-of-the-art law enforcement grade bug detectors, GPS trackers, audio listening devices, audio recorders. We have some very much in demand audio nullifiers. We have a line of audio nullifiers. They're used to mask out microphones and recording devices that could be hidden in your conference rooms, etc., etc. So you want to take a look at the audio nullifiers so that you can have a conference in your corporation, in your conference room, for instance, without worrying about industrial espionage. After you sweep the conference room, for instance, with our bug detectors, and if you can't find any more bugs, then use the audio nullifiers, and that'll make sure that any hidden microphones or recorders, the sound is actually masked out, so your conversations are masked, so the hidden microphones and recorders can't hear what's going on. And then we have GPS trackers. We have also terrorist, anti-terrorist products. Some of the anti-terrorist products. Well, before we get into that, just want to make sure you go and take a look at the video library. We've updated the video library significantly. We have hundreds and hundreds of videos where you can see everything from us demonstrating the same products that I'm mentioning now: the bug detectors, trackers, listening devices, Nanny cameras. Watch the your office, or watch what's happening with the employees while you're away on vacation from another city, state, or country using your smartphone, and get motion alerts, and when someone moves inside or outside of an office or something around in an office, get alerts on your cell phone, text or email, time and date stamped, access the footage remotely, and have it recorded locally as well. Doesn't matter. We do custom jobs as well, so if you have a specific requirement, let us know, and we'll help you with that custom job. In addition to that, we have a very large articles directory. We believe we put a lot of emphasis on education. So if you want to learn about if you want to learn about technology as far as cell phone interception, GPS blockers, cell phone interception equipment and technology, give us a call or rather go to the articles directory and read about it, and then if you have any questions, of course, give us a call. But yeah, that's a significant contribution to the education of anyone who wants it. Going to that articles directory and going there and reading about all that information. We're covering also, speaking of terrorists, we're talking about the future, the past, present, and future of explosive detectors and narcotics detectors and X-ray baggage scanners. Okay, we're talking about where that technology has come from, where it is now, where it's going, in our opinion, in the future. So also take a look at that, read those articles, and get an idea of what we think is going to be the future, for instance, of explosive detectors, narcotics detectors, X-ray baggage scanners, etc., etc. And speaking of such, we're going through a transition, you guys, of where we have one president leaving, one administration leaving, and another administration coming in in Washington, D.C., and we want to make sure you guys understand this is typically a time when the terrorists and the criminal elements, they want to take advantage of this, of the opportunity to do some damage, make a statement, cause disruption. Typically, it's a very vulnerable time when you're transitioning. If there's ever a vulnerable time, as far as government affairs are concerned, usually it's going to be when you have one administration leaving and another one coming in, okay? Because you have to get people up to snuff very quickly on, what's the protocol, how things are done, who's going to be the key people. All of that has to take place in a very short period of time. And if it doesn't go smoothly, then that's another issue. But terrorists, criminal elements, and such, they like to take advantage. Okay, so we want to help prevent incidents. If you got if you have buyers in your company, buyers in your federal agencies, or whatever government agency, law enforcement agencies, you need to have a discussion over there and talk about what is going to be your strategy to prevent incidents in your embassies, in your ports and harbors, in your post offices. If you if you have buildings, university, colleges, etc., these are particular target areas, ideal areas, shopping malls, synagogues, mosques, churches. You want to make sure that you cover yourself, because the liability and the amount of damage can be significant, okay? So if you're not looking out for these, these particular type of facilities and buildings, then you're exposing customers, citizens, employees to potential harm. So make sure you understand that our explosive detectors, we have 30, 40 years of working all over the planet with various government facilities. Saudi Arabian Ministry of Finance is a big customer of ours. Law enforcement agencies in Africa, hotel chains in Egypt. We ship these explosive detectors, X-ray baggage scanners, and narcotics detectors all over the world. Again, for the last 30 or 40 years, we've had very good relationships with pretty much everyone, every particular customer and all parts of the world. Okay, there's probably very few places where we haven't sold into those markets, where we don't have customers, where we don't have sales support and technicians. Okay, they're strewn all over the world. So when it comes to servicing our products, when it comes to training, when it comes to education and sales, we have the experience. So yeah, before you have an incident, give us a call. Let's talk about your strategy. Are you going to be focusing more on your post offices? Are you going to be focusing more on the universities? Are you going to take a look at scanning baggage and equipment, baggage and luggage going in and out of airports? What is your strategy? Okay, so we want to be proactive. Again, take a look at our explosive detectors. We have not only the ability to detect, but to also classify and categorize explosives. What are one of the state of the art, with one of our newest explosive detectors. It detects and it categorizes and just gives you a lot of information about what it is that it detected. And our firmware on our units, we actually update that firmware very, very often to include the latest particles and trace materials. Okay, so as we look at more and more sophisticated explosives and even narcotics, we update our firmware so that when you get your unit, your portable handheld explosive detector, narcotics detector, whatever, it's already has the most latest information. And as more information comes out, you just go online with our units, and the databases are automatically updated. So there is no narcotics, there are no explosives that should present a problem, because we're always on the lookout for the new and the latest threats out there, and we're updating our systems accordingly. So anyway, we just want to make sure that we talk to you guys about, this particular volatile, vulnerable time going from one administration to the other. And the United States is still a superpower. And the criminal elements always want to make a statement. The terrorists always want to see if they can make a name for themselves during this period of time, So talk to your buyers and your purchasers and your CEOs, people who are responsible for making those types of decisions, and get in touch with us. And let's take a look at your particular strategy for preventing terrorist-related events, okay? Churches, synagogues, airports, harbors, embassy buildings, post offices, you name it. All of those are critical infrastructure, utilities, et cetera, et cetera. Give us a call, 888-344-3742, 888-344-3742. Share this with everyone, particularly you guys, the decision makers within your organization. And have a great day and stay safe. Thanks. Take care. Bye.